ARMY, are you ready? Not just with your light sticks, but with your hearts, full and trembling. Because a storm is rising. Not of chaos, but of color. Not of sound, but of longing. Jungkook is coming home. And this is no ordinary homecoming. It is a global crescendo of love. A tidal wave of devotion that's been waiting in silence. For 18 long months. Across continents and oceans. The countdown has begun. And each second closer feels like poetry in motion. In the heart of China, where skyscrapers pierce the heavens, 35 cities have begun to glow. Not with neon, but with a singular promise. You were never forgotten. From Beijing to Shanghai, from Guangzhou to Chengdu, towering billboards flash his face. Eyes like galaxies, a voice that once filled stadiums, now returning to reclaim the stage he left behind. What's more magical? This isn't even the work of just one fanbase. This is beyond organization. This is movement. Different hands, different hearts, moving as one. They call it Project Jungkook. But what it really is a confession, an emotional declaration of loyalty. From millions who waited, quietly, faithfully, and in the land where it all began. The air is equally charged. In the middle of Seoul, right outside HYBE's headquarters, a soft light pulses from a digital screen. It doesn't shout, it whispers, looking forward to your solo activities. We'll welcome you warmly, like we promised on the first day. This message, from IMGOLDENCARD, a loyal Korean fan project, is more than words. It is a memory wrapped in light. A promise kept. A reminder of the tears we shed when he said goodbye. Do you remember that simple video? Him in uniform, hair cropped short, eyes calm but gentle. He bowed. He thanked us. He smiled, even though it broke our hearts. He walked into duty not just as a star, but as a man. And we, left behind, could only replay his voice and hope he felt our love across the divide. And now, with only days left, the silence has turned to song. Hashtags like hashtag welcome back Jungkook, hashtag Jungkook is coming, hashtag JK returns. They burn across the internet like northern lights in a midnight sky. Armies from Indonesia to Brazil, from Turkey to Thailand, are building digital temples of love. Fan art pours in like rivers, some joyful, some tear-stained. Letters, video edits, even entire cafes transformed into tribute spaces. In Southeast Asia, they send out purple food trucks to serve comfort food in his name. In Europe, photo exhibitions bloom in art galleries. And in New York's Times Square, his face returns to the digital stage, as if to say, I never really left you. It's more than celebration, it's resurrection. Because Jungkook's return is not just about duty ending. It is about music waiting to be sung again. Do you remember Golden? The way his voice melted through 7. How Standing Next to You made us sway. How 3D pushed the limits of what a K-pop soloist could be. He wasn't just experimenting, he was blooming. And then, at the peak of his brilliance, he stepped away, not out of obligation, but out of honor. And now, he returns, not just as the golden matinee, but as a man who knows exactly who he is. Around the globe, the air feels electric. In cafes, subway stations, even classrooms, fans are organizing meetups, writing songs, painting murals. Some are shy, some are loud, but all are united by one feeling. Soon, he will be back. Not just to perform, but to connect, to dance not only with his body, but with his soul again. And the world is ready. Hearts have been waiting. Dreams have been held in pause. Stories have been whispered in group chats. Now, they burst into the open. Jungkook is not just returning to a stage. He's returning to us. And what greets him is not just applause, but a flood of purple lights, of tears, of gratitude too big for words. And as June 15th approaches, the final days feel like the inhale before a song begins. A heartbeat, a hush, and then, he returns. And every scream, every heart, every whisper, will sing his name again. But perhaps even louder than the music is the story beneath it all. A story of waiting, of love, of resilience, of fans who never left. Because ARMY never says goodbye. We say, until we meet again. And that time is now. What will he sing first? Where will he go next? What dreams has he been writing in silence? And more importantly, are you ready to welcome him? Not just with cheers, but with your whole heart. Let us know in the comments below. Where in the world would you like to celebrate Jungkook's return? Speech balloon. If this touched you, give it a like, subscribe for more updates, and hit that bell so you don't miss a beat. Because the golden one returns. And this is just the beginning.